Hello everybody, this is TinBoy752, aka the player who is currently flexing on Honoka's channel in Love Live All-Stars. And I'll be doing my card breakdown featuring I'll show you around the mansion Honoka and Holy Violet Karin, which the scouting banner is available until November 14 afternoon by the time you are watching this video. I will start off with basic info, my thoughts on the cards, and then the verdict. Let's start off with I'll show you around the mansion Honoka. What a long title. Being a cool skill card, your base stats will start off at 7,524 base appeal and technique, 3,762 base stamina with 22.57% critical rate. Your 5th limit stats will end up at 13,464 base appeal and technique, 6,732 base stamina with 40.39% critical rate. Honoka's skill is Critical Power Buffer, increasing critical power by 16 to 20% for 5 nodes, affecting same strategy cards at 33% chance. Her passive ability is Appeal Plus, affecting cool cards by increasing base appeal by 4 to 5.2%. Her active ability is Critical Cap Unlock, increasing the voltage cap limit gained from critical hits by 15%, affecting herself during the live show. Kotori, Umi, we have a problem. This Honoka card, while I can say a good frontliner card to score on, thanks to her active ability, her stat distribution for her appeal and technique is equal. Her skill is helpful for her strategy, given the strategy you use will likely hit voltage cap if you're clearing advanced songs. Next for songs, it will be a different breed. Her passive does support cool cards, so you can use her on a side strategy where voltage scorers may not tank during certain cases. Meanwhile, her critical cap unlock is basically a multiplicative of 15% from her total voltage cap. Running 2 chokers in your strategy will net you 60k, but with Honoka on your team, you're basically giving her 69k cap. And yes, it's a nice number to have. It's hard for me to recommend Honoka in the long run if you'll need her to score high because she is a cool skill card just like last month's festival banner featuring Umi and Daya. She is a slightly weaker card compared to captivating librarian Maki. What's holding her back is that her appeal and technique are at equal footing, and her critical rate is below 50%, so she won't push critical hits more often than Maki. Yes, we know where Honoka has been after being last in the Muse Festival 2 lineup. Her festival costume comes in 2 colors, black and pink. This is what she looks like in costume preview. I gotta say, this costume is very elegant amongst, kind of familiar around her costume, the Noble Princess and the Welcome to the Party costume, but this one takes on neutral colors, but it has like a slightly muted green or slightly muted teal. That makes Honoka the fanciest girl around her castle. I mean, her skill name has said that she owns the castle, but I digress. Her hairstyle is pretty cool. I guess the top hat really tops off her elegant personality when she's not on her energetic side. Next up is Holy Violet Karin. At least she has the shorter title than Honoka's. Being an active voltage card, her base stats will start off at 8,328 base appeal, 2,400 base stamina, and 7,777 base technique with 23.33% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 14,916 base appeal, 4,308 base stamina, 13,922 base technique with 41.76% critical rate. Karin's skill is voltage gain, gaining voltage from 30 to 42% of her appeal at 33% chance. Her passive ability is Appeal Plus, affecting active cards by increasing base appeal from 4 to 5.2%. Her active ability is also voltage gain, gaining voltage by 30% of her appeal up to 20 strategy switches. Godspeed for who knows if Karin will outpace other meta-breaking cards. Holy Violet Karin, despite the active voltage that we all love and despise from time to time, is actually a great card to collect on cases you don't have Secret Galaxy Kanan, Rin Studio Rin, or even Hanamaru in Wonderland Hanamaru. where the three cards I mentioned have dethrone Scarlet Courage Setsuna over and over again. Now, Karin's skill is your typical voltage gainer. She does not get the fancy big gain at low skill rates. Well, Tropical Getaway Karata. Voltage meta players would know the drill. You try to get the highest voltage score, and voltage game will overcome the cap that you'll exceed. Her passive makes a good support and frontline active scorer if your favorite objective is making an active team and plowing through Zenzoku Dreamer or other active songs that voltage scorers usually win. Her active ability is limited to 20 strategy switches guaranteed. Karin is like a strong upgrade to Scarlet Courage Setsuna. Same skill, same passive, but with different targets. And same ability, but like before, has different conditions. By the time you get Secret Galaxy Karin from Festival Banner, you could set this Karin card unless you want to collect Divertiva cards and want more caliber for your active team. Karin's Holy Violet costume comes in two colors, violet and pink. This is what she looks like in costume preview. Wow, I can say that the violet color suits her, but she usually wears blue. I don't usually knew that Karin has like a softer side when it comes to choosing colors. I'd imagine she would be like one of those Roman goddesses. Was that Venus? But I like that her hair is braided. That's pretty good. Pretty good touch. And as well, her hairband has cutesy herbal flowers, and then wreaths around her chest, shoulder blades. I wish I would look at. And then the icing on the top is the great white, purple, white, gold trim. I can say she's a goddess in her own fantasy. The first new scouting SR that you can get is Mogyuto Nozomi. Being a natural voltage card, her base stats will start off at 4,529 base appeal, 4,178 base stamina, 3,218 base technique with 9.65% critical rate. That is almost a tenth of the rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 7,711 base appeal, 711, 7,103 base stamina, 5,478 base technique with 60.43% critical rate. Nozomi's skill is Appeal Buffer, increasing appeal by 45.2%, affecting natural cards for 5 notes. Her passive ability is Appeal Plus, affecting natural cards by increasing base appeal by 2 to 3.2%. Her active ability is Voltage Gain, gaining voltage by 30% of her appeal on AC success at 30% chance. If I wish to get injected by Nozomi's power, her wearing the Mogyuto costume stats-wise is kindly asking for a voltage score with stamina potential. She is all-around natural supporter, and her voltage gain is pretty decent, but I would question why voltage and stamina have subtle differences with each other that made her technique stat below 6,000, thus leading up to a very low critical rate. Do not bring her for critical ACs or you will make a mistake of getting injected by her Mogyuto spiritual power. Okay score, questionable stamina stack, unimpressive technique stat. This is what she looks like wearing the Mogyuto costume. I'd say like her girlfriend Ellie. I think her twin tail's pretty good. The maiden costume that looks like for Valentine's Day, pretty nifty. The accuracy between the classic and modern style, I wish improved a bit better, but given that the Mogyuto music video was made before Love Live anime, I guess having a modernized Mogyuto costume, I do wish it would go on par with the arcade game, but kinda asking too much. But at least she looks beautiful in her SR costume. The second scouting SR that you can get is Water Blue Yol. Being a natural guard card, her base stats will start off at 3,218 base appeal, 4,767 base stamina, 3,931 base technique with 11.79% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 5,478 base appeal, 8,119 base stamina, 6,697 base technique with 2009, year 2009 critical rate. Your skill is healing, restoring stamina by 20 to 32% of her stamina. Her passive ability is Stamina Plus, affecting save strategy cards by increasing base stamina from 3 to 5%. Her active ability is Debuff Remover, removing debuffs on SP burst at 50% chance. Yo, this time has gone to become an SR like no one else before. A healer and a cleanser hybrid. Most guard cards with this ability usually has either shielding or damage reducer as skill. But this Yo card has got to be a must-have for SR collectors, and those wanting to have a decent healer that does not need the shield. With her stamina stat this high for an SR card, even at base limit increases, you can put her in a DOP team and cleanse songs where it hurts. You will likely get this Uchichi card while you scout for Honoka or Karin. This is what she looks like in costume preview. Pretty good accuracy as well as the one in the arcade game. I did notice that she has bird feathers on her back as part of a costume. Shoulder blades also has glowing. I wish it's feathers or skills. The rest of the design, the one that has around black parts of her costume, it usually accompanies with blue glowing rims. So this makes her one of the glowing members that you would usually see in a water blue costume. For accuracy between the game and the arcade game, it's too much to ask, but at least the design, hairstyle, as well as the choice of accessories are quite gorgeous for a sailor. This month's festival banner is more of a below average get. If you're not interested in getting a card that increases vertical cap or need another active voltage that tanks in voltage gain for every strategy switch matters. I wish Honoka would be the strong card to recommend, but because of her stat distribution, this turns off some of the players, and even the fact that she has the guts to support critical power instead of touting something unique to Omi and Kotori. For critical meta, she is very good for cool expert songs, but who knows if she will beat Maki at their active ability game. Karin is another active voltage card to get, but she has stats that could dethrone Scarlet Card's Setsuna, with the exception of her active beneficial passive. In situations who stack stamina the most, I'd say Yo is the best SR card that you can collect once the festival banner begins, because you get to use her healing and debuff removal skill set. Not much to say about Nozomi, but only a natural supporter with above average stamina stack for a voltage scorer. Now that Honoka and Karin are taking the October banner, this leaves Mari for Aqua, and Ayumu, Setsuna, and Karata for Nijigasaki. Just like my Fate is Sealed chapter in Autumn Colors card breakdown video, the tracker is updated, so now we are on track to expect Party Ellie debuting November 14, and I will make another Fate is Sealed part for another time. That's all for this video. If you like what you hear, give it a like and comment, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell for notifications. I'm streaming games 3 to 4 times a week on YouTube at 21PHT. I'm also on Twitch on an irregular basis. Links to my socials are in the video description below, and I will see you next time. Goodbye! See you soon!